I walked into middle school and this girl I didn't even know just looked at me and said, ew. And I was like, what?
Even though nobody asked, we delivered. Welcome back to the podcast, everyone. My name is Nestani.
I am Jaxler.
I'm DECosmic.
And I am Coley.
And today on the podcast, because you have eyeballs, maybe, and because you clicked on this video, or you like told like your AI assistant to like click on the video for it, whatever you did, you're here now. You graduated middle school. Congratulations! And today on the podcast, we have a very special guest. That's right. We have Carrarium. Carrie. We got Carrie on the podcast.
Welcome.
Hi, everybody.
Welcome.
We did it.
Thank you for coming on.
Thank you for having me.
So, Carrie,
Absolutely.
who are you? What do you do on the internet? Can you please tell us?
Yeah, I am I say I'm an accidental speedrunner. I played Celeste once in 2019 and I fell into the speedrunning rabbit hole. Became a pretty popular Celeste content creator. And then I'm also gamesdonequick's social media assistant. So I do a lot of stuff for GDQ Mainline, as well as like Fatales and occasionally Pax East. Even more occasionally their GD Queer work.
Yeah.
It says also on your Blue Sky profile, recovering camp counselor.
Yes.
Are there any is there like one story in particular there that we can get a distillation? If it's not too traumatizing, of course.
When I used to be in marching band.
Okay.
When I was in high school. I'm sorry. And we had a really weird band. I don't want to say it like that. But like we had a weird band. But our band camps.
I mean, it's a band, bro. Like, it's
a band. It's weird.
Yeah.
We had our band camps every summer on a lake in the middle of like Lake Winnipesaukee in New Hampshire on like a YMCA camp. So we had to take like a boat to band camp. And
okay, money bags. Like, what the hell?
I know, right?
Crazy. Your school. What is your school on?
I don't know. Where was this going? But when you graduated, because we were on like a YMCA camp, we needed people to watch over the youngins when lights go down, or just in general, like as often as possible. So a lot of alumni would volunteer their time as camp counselor. So I was a band camp counselor for 6 years. And then I stopped.
It wasn't me this time, Cole. Look, it wasn't me. It was Jax.
Well, that's actually crazy.
My hands are clean.
6 years.
Not 7.
Yep, 6 years. I was gonna do it for a 7th, but I had incredible hindsight and decided not to do that.
That's true. You got that one.
Yeah. So I used to be in a marching band and I really liked it. And then I just kind of eventually there was a bit of like gender identity stuff and like being comfortable around.
Yeah, that sounds like band camp.
Yeah, there was a bit of that being comfortable around all the boys, and then it was just I just kind of never went back, and it's fine. But I have fond memories of it. But
what did you play?
I was
alto saxophone.
Alto sax.
Nice.
Okay.
A
fellow woodwind.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Yeah, I forgot. Cole plays the clarinet. It's like the weirdest like lore drop of Cole of all time. He does not.
Why
look
is that
does
weird?
He look like a clarinet player? Like he does.
Yes, he does.
No, he
I can
doesn't.
get the clarinet player out right now.
Do I look like
see it?
You know, I actually. So I heard an incredible saxophone player when I was younger when I went to like church one time, and I was like, I want to be that guy. And I don't know. But I was like, I want to be that guy. That guy plays the saxophone. That's awesome. And so then I went to my teacher and they were like, how about you play the clarinet? Because that's like a woodwind instrument to then you could pick up saxophone very quickly and other instruments too, in case you don't like that one. And I was
That's
like,
the trap. They said we
They
need
did,
more
and
clarinet
then I never
players.
learned it.
Please learn the clarinet. That's what they said
I
to you.
never learned it.
They needed more
Ever.
clarinetists so they could trick some of those clarinetists they funneled in into being bass clarinets. That's really what they were.
Bass
after.
clarinets look kind of silly though. I like how they look. They're kind of funny looking. Like,
Damn. Wait, the players or the instrument?
Yes.
the instrument. Well,
You can say you can talk crap about so many band kids in general, no matter what.
Yeah.
No matter what their instrument is.
Except for the tubas.
That's fair. Yeah,
We're innocent.
You gotta be careful.
Yeah.
We are innocent.
But
We do have giant pieces of breast that we can throw at you, though. So, but we're innocent.
You could hurt me, yes.
well, the thing with the
I've thought
clarinet
about
is
it to
it's,
the
like,
trumpet players, I will say.
Yeah. 100%. I will say in defense of the clarinet, like in terms of like weaponry, as far as the band instruments go, it is like the perfect weight and shape. Like you lower hand on the barrel, right hand on like the register key. Those bells have like metal rims on them. Those could freaking
and then you can like take it apart and you can like dual wield if you want, but then it's like your range it gets
no,
worse.
No, man.
You got the fucking daggers, like in World of Warcraft, like.
It's a blunt instrument meant for blunt physical trauma, and I would like to keep it that way.
Yeah, one of my alts is just making
No
the
further comment.
reed like squeak really loudly when playing, and then it just messes like everybody up. That's my alt right there.
Oh, you're alt. So. Okay, sorry. I thought you were saying alt, like
I
you're
also
emo.
heard
I was
alt,
like, what?
But I
Oh, no.
You dyed your hair green? Like what happened?
No.
I didn't know that Cole was a goth baddie, bro.
Culver watch.
I never had a goth
My
phase.
gosh.
No.
Have you considered dyeing your hair and? Wait, I just
did
realized
wanna
we have a
dye my
guest. We should
hair
probably talk
silver
about the
one
guest.
time. Yeah, sorry, I'm making it all about me. That's my bad.
Classic white man behavior, making it about himself. You gotta love it.
That's true. You know, he is our signature white man on this podcast, along with the other two. So Carrie,
But he's the only hetero white man on the podcast.
that's true. He's the
That's gotta
only
count for something.
full-blooded
Like,
white man on the podcast.
I feel like
Pure
anything
blood,
I
as they
say
say.
after this, I'm gonna never.
He's not a
like,
mudblood, as some would say. You know.
Oh my gosh.
Really brave of you
Anyway.
bringing up Harry Potter references around a trans woman. That's really
That's good for me. That is, yeah, exactly.
Oh my
you know,
God.
I'm still logged in. I'm still
True.
here.
I'm still logged in. You know, and I
I'm still
could.
here.
You know, I'm just saying that we could blow up J.K. Rowling's house with a bomb, and it would be probably cool. That's all I'm saying. But, so did Frame Styles happen a couple weeks ago?
Yeah.
While we
It
were.
did.
And you played Celeste. I'm so proud of you.
That's true. You did not play Celeste. You played a different
I
game.
didn't play Celeste.
Yeah.
I'm also very proud of me. I didn't even send in Celeste.
Yeah. You're free.
I finally said, the next generation needs to start like taking the mantle here. Just pass that off to Misty so that she could play the hot new Celeste mod Strawberry Jam.
The one that's been famously around for a couple years now.
Correct, yes.
But it's new.
It's new.
But yeah, no, I mean, this time around you're doing Hyperbeat, right? So like a more rhythm game showcase. Than how did that feel compared to other fatales or other runs that you've done in the past?
That was the most nervous I've actually ever been for a fatales run because like to do a rhythm showcase is like. I feel like the mistakes you make are much more obvious. And
because it literally tells you like
it literally tells you, yeah. If I am playing Celeste and like I make a mistake, I can kind of explain why that mistake happened in a world where like some Celeste tricks are 1-frame tricks or 2-frame tricks. If I just miss 50 notes in a song, I don't really have an out for that. And GDQ like rhythm showcases have been traditionally really good. So I just felt like I had to like I really had to showcase something. I felt really nervous that like I don't want to be like not on that same level. So I was like genuinely really nervous for days leading up to that moment. Thank God I was day one.
That's true. You're just sitting there waiting to do it.
You don't gotta wait. Oh
Yep.
my God.
Yep, my boss gave me the first day off, like for like our social schedule. She's like, "You don't have to work on Sunday." I'm like, "Thank you." Oh my God.
You work that's got to be a whole nother level because it's like, oh, I'm doing a run, and I'm working all week on this event. Like,
yes. 2 years ago, when I worked Frost 24, I did commentary for Metroid Crimes Run. I did commentary for Shovda's Run. I had my own Denny % run, and I did commentary for Nisei Nama's Link's Awakening run. And then this was before we had coordinators for the social team. So I also was working sometimes 12-hour days.
Fucking Christ.
But of course.
So so yes, it is a whole other level when you have to be like, oh yeah, and then I have to work like immediately after this or immediately before this. Thankfully, we don't have that as much now.
Yeah.
Is it? Well, I guess you didn't really do it, but like, was it hard to make that transition when you did have to go from like work mode to now you're present whatever? You know the question I'm asking. Go ahead.
Yeah, I don't think it's that tough for me. I come from like a food service background, like a waitressing background, so like I'm always on. And I like to think that like the version that you get of me is usually always like that version. So when I would be like, if I was in the middle of a shift and then I had to like go do a commentary, it wasn't like a huge change. Just a shift in like what I need to be focusing on. Like at most I just had to be like, okay, I need to trust the volunteer that I have and just not think about what's going on Blue Sky right now. And just focus on like what the speedrunner is doing in front of me.
Yeah.
And hopefully no one started a fire or there is no fire and I don't have to think about it when I get back.
Well, I was going to say, how long have you been on the socials team? Because I can't actually remember the point when you started. It feels like it's been a really long time since you started.
Since like the war.
I've been doing socials for GDQ actually since 2011. 2011? What the?
Wow.
What am I talking about?
I know.
That's not right. That's
2011.
I don't think so. I think you're lying for
Don't
attention.
fact check that. I love attention.
So that's why you have the job. Okay.
2021 maybe? Like put a
2021.
2021.
Yeah,
Okay.
2020 or 2021 I was doing like volunteer shifts for some Fatales events. So I've like done socials work for GDQ for like 5 years, but I've been on the team since AGDQ 23.
Oh hell yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's been almost 3.5 years. I really enjoy it. It's like right up my alley of just being silly on the internet.
Yeah, you're literally getting paid to be a fake creature on the internet. It's like
basically.
So
it's a little different now because like I'm not the boss, but like I'm one of them. So like I do have to like let other people be funny. Whereas like when you're a volunteer,
I have to let them be funny. You don't get to be funny.
Hard. It is not easy. I get ideas and I have to be like, it is not your time.
It's not your turn yet.
But it's I've been doing this for like about 3.5 years.
What was like your history with GDQ before that though? Like when was your like, because you said that you sort of accidentally fell into speedrunning. So like how did you even start with GDQ stuff in general?
Who lured you onto SRC? Like who did that? Who told us that?
That's a really good question, actually. It was the Zelda community. I didn't interact too much with GDQ. I wasn't on Twitch, so for a while. So anything that I ever kind of saw that was like speedrunning content was largely like my YouTube algorithm being like, you like video games. Do you want to see someone do video games quickly? And that led me into seeing some like old Super Monkey Ball speedruns. Yeah. And also because I'm a big Zelda girly, it was like Majora's Mask speedruns.
Okay.
Particularly from like Majin Phil.
Yeah.
And then that led me into Nisei Nama, who was running Majora's Mask at the time. And I was playing Celeste casually. I beat the game and then said, oh no, that game was really fun. What if and the pandemic had happened, so I had time.
All the time in the world. Suddenly.
Yeah, I had all the time in the world. I came from waitressing, and then I had no job anymore. So I'm like, I had time. And that kind of led me into playing Celeste on my Switch in my spare time. And then I was like, well, maybe I could like stream this since I'm home. And then that led me into watching Nisei Nama and watching a lot of Zelda speedruns. And that kind of like slowly but surely got me towards into GDQ, but it was really Frozen Flygon that got me like into GDQ via Fatales, because Frozen was playing a lot of Celeste. Someone introduced me to them, and then Court was really involved in Fatales, not yet the event lead, and that kind of got my foot in the door.
Gotcha. Okay. So it's all Court's fault, is what you're saying.
It is all Court's fault. Yes.
I love blaming people. That's my job. Blaming and victim blaming.
I was not going to submit. So the first run I ever did on Fatales was all red berries.
Arby's.
Yeah, Arby's. Yeah. Jaxler, I'm going to start using that, and I hate you for that.
I thought that was like a common thing.
No.
Really?
No, I don't really, people don't really call it Arby's.
Invented slang. What the heck?
This is new.
I go from discovering air strafing in Mario 64 to inventing Arby's and Celeste. Dude, I'm the goat of top tiers.
No. Lock him down. Hold on, this guy's ego.
Get this Luigi bounty now, Jaxler. It's time. Luigi's just coming back. It's time.
So I wasn't gonna submit my the first run that I ended up doing, because Court was also submitting a Celeste run. And Court literally was just like, if you don't submit this to Fatales, I will hurt you. And that was enough to convince me
naturally.
that was enough to convince me into doing it. And then just from there, I just liked the vibes of doing volunteer work and performing, and that just
after being threatened, I enjoyed the vibes.
It was so needed, because like as a femme, like it's already hard to get your foot in the door. So like having someone else be like in the same space as you, being like, no, show your shit, like show what you can do. Like that was like really genuinely helpful. And then we both got in. So like we both so they did Farewell and I did All Red Berries, and it just worked. It worked out.
Oh, I thought you were going to say I did Hello, but oh well.
So
Farewell Red Berries.
I guess that also kind of goes back to what you're saying with like you mentioned that someone else was doing Celeste this time at Fatales, and just kind of now you're in that position where you're kind of passing that torch, which is
I still have runs. Like I still do a lot of like modded Celeste speed runs that like fascinate me. So I'll still, as long as there's like interesting mods out there that I can like speed run, I'll still submit that. But it's like it's different now than it was like 5 years ago. And there's like people that are like, there's a lot of people and people like Misty and like Topology Goddess and so many others that like totally deserve that limelight, where it's like I'll still submit, but if somebody else is in there, I'm just happy for them, because it did a lot for me.
Absolutely. I had a question, because I've this is kind of a different sort of topic, but I've witnessed some of it, especially at Pax East, but I wanted to share with the pod as well, if you wouldn't mind, because you were talking like a bit about some of the social stuff you do, especially with the online events. I was wondering if you can maybe kind of talk about at least working with GDQ, what it's been like on the on-site type of stuff, maybe filming, or how does that social, because like low-key it almost feels like content creation adjacent in a lot of ways, like more like almost YouTube content sometimes, with some of the shorts you do, some of the other stuff you're doing around the venue.
It's especially specifically for PAX, it's like really hard to figure out. Like, we try our best before every event to like have ideas just like in the tank. And it's just like we'll get our best ideas out and we'll figure out like we're gonna do this, this, and this. But especially for PAX, which is not a fully speed run community, compared to like a GDQ event where like everyone's kind of there at least for some reason that's related to speedrunning. PAX is like so much more of just a general gaming public space. So me and my boss Elena like had a bunch of ideas, and then I got there and I was talking to our editor Trey, and we were just like, we're just gonna figure it out because like we were just gonna figure it out because like we don't know like what kind of people are gonna be there, how are they gonna be on camera and stuff like that. So we kind of went straight into the like, what are the cool things that we're doing at PAX East? Compared to maybe trying to do some more like we would do maybe more meme-ish stuff at like a GDQ mainline or something.
Trying to butts and seats versus trying to.
Yeah, this was like a little bit of a different kind of like, this was actually that's what you were just saying. That's like we're trying to get the butts in the speedrun stage compared to trying to like get eyes necessarily on the brand as like a whole. Like this was much more like hey, while we're here, go do this stuff, and then if you like us like as you walk out, like that's even better.
Yeah.
How does that compare to like TwitchCon, for example?
Oh God.
I have actually they do not send me to PAX West or TwitchCon. I'm based in Massachusetts. I am too far out.
You should thank them.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah.
I went
every day.
I went to one TwitchCon for GDQX 23, and to be fair, it was in Vegas and not San Diego, which didn't help. But
you don't like gambling, Jaxler?
No.
Oh,
let's go gambling.
Las Vegas was one of the most frightening places I've ever been. We were like walking around.
Like, come on, gambling, strip clubs. Those are like your two favorite things, right?
I swear to God, there were sex trading cards on the ground. It was like these like little postcards of like call this number if you want to get your fucking.
That's like right up your alley, man.
What are you talking about, bro?
Literally, it's like prostitute ads, like on these.
Oh, wow. He said the word you just reeled back on the word prostitute so hard, like it's a slur. He's like prostitute. Like, where do you go? Say it with your chest.
I was trying to be reasonable for Cole's sensitive little ears. It's like,
is it for him or is it for you?
Like, is Vegas like a goddamn Yu-Gi-Oh arena where when you put the card down, it just shows up like the
It's just like Yu-Gi-Oh, except both players lose. It's just
I'm sorry.
I saw with my blue eyes.
I'm sorry.
But yeah,
no, you're good.
TwitchCon itself, though, it's just like, because, Carrie said that PAX was kind of like a broad general gaming space where all kinds of different communities got together. Twitch is like a streaming-oriented event and space. So you've got streamers who are networking either with other streamers or brands. You got fans who want to meet their like parasocial future husband or wife.
Their GTA roleplay girlfriend.
I met Folding Ideas. That was my parasocial moment.
Yeah.
Chatted with Dan Olson. I was just like, hey.
Yeah.
Oh, hey.
I was joking with Gabby Blackheart Wings at some point during the event. I would be like, it'd be really funny to go up to Dan Olson and say, hey, when are you submitting Amy again to GDQ?
Okay, he did talk to like the producer, like his producer, or like the person that's usually with him at PAX. He was like, we should think about resubmitting and I was just like, you should, Dan, you should do
it.
And then he asked me where Scent was, and I'm like, that's an impossible question to answer. I never know where Scent is.
For those who don't know, Scent is like the I don't think he used to be like the prize like wizard aficionado, but I think he's doing a little more higher level. He's ascended to another plane of Nirvana at this point.
He is like he's a like director of like something involving more of like the broadcast stuff a lot.
Yeah.
I forget the official title, but he is no longer the prize guy.
Yeah.
Moved up in the world.
Moved up in the world, which is
indeed
extremely rad.
But yeah, it's like a lot of those events are very. There is like a content meet that we do before every single one to like think of like what could we make, and it's not easy because like it's hard to come up with something before you're even there. And like it's when you work in live production and live broadcasting, it's like you could have this one idea going into it, but like what's the hot meme that just happened like, you know, a day ago, and it's like do we do something with that now, or and like if so how?
Yeah.
And that's,
or it's just like a lot. Like I was gonna ask too, like how much of it is like emergent, like based on what happens during the event? Because like I mean, feet fatales, for example, that was a bit.
Oh my gosh.
Huh?
Feet fatales.
Actually, I don't want to know. I'm good. Never mind. I'm not.
Don't worry about it. That's an old one.
That's old now. That's old feet now.
That feet is old now. Feet's old.
What they're going for? Are they going for the other digits at this point? Like,
actually, no. Feet's not old. I did post Aladdin's feet on GDQ Blue Sky during PAX East. So
yeah, I was there.
I
for
did
that.
see that. Yeah,
Feet is making a comeback.
Some would say
Feet
has been here the whole time.
I just remember that post because Brosif commented under it, Carrie in all caps.
Yep. Like, there is a vibe to my post. People know when it's me. And I don't know if I should take that as a badge of honor.
That sounds threatening almost. They know when it's me.
They know when it's me.
And there kind of like moments where you've like stepped over the line and like someone is like, hey, you cannot do that. You gotta like take that down. Or is there like a process to avoid that?
I've not had that happen yet is the key thing. I did get timed out in the GDQ chat for an hour during Frost Fatales, though, which was very, very funny.
For what reason?
Undertale was happening, and Twinkachu was on the couch, and I literally typed. It's a great name. So I literally typed in the chat, "Is it okay? Is it safe for me to say hi, Twink?" I hit enter and then exploded for an hour.
Oh my god.
You hit the twink and then you exploded for an hour.
So that's probably as close as I've gotten, but I've not been reprimanded for it.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds like an auto mod type of situation.
It was an auto mod.
An hour timeout's crazy work for twink content, though. That's rough.
Tough for the twink community. They're just getting banned left and right in GDQ's chat. So.
I did it for the greater good so that other people wouldn't make my mistake. When the VIP in the chat gets timed out for an hour, you know that you shouldn't mess around.
Gonna have to type the full legal name, Twinkachu, but like no spaces.
Yeah.
Still catches it.
I don't know if it would still catch it. I was gonna say I don't know if it would still catch it or not.
I have no
dastardly
idea.
work by Automata.
Yo, someone try it out next to GDQ hotfix. Just send it. Get back to us in the comments.
Sent you.
Unbelievable.
Tell him that Carrie said I could do this.
Tell Dan Clancy I said bring back the twinks. I don't know.
As far as like emergence of like content, that's usually something that will probably just like stick to like Blue Sky or like Twitter. It's just Twitter? It's really hard.
What's that?
Yeah, that's
I've never heard that website. I think that website's dead. If I recall
you're
correctly.
Talking about X?
No, I don't know that one either. I don't know either of those.
Oh, fair. I mean, yeah. No, I'm not aware of that one either.
Yeah, I've never heard of either of those websites.
We'll do a lot of the emergent stuff there. And if it's like if there's something we could do, we have not really. We're all on like such our own timetables that it sometimes like you just kind of have to like let it like just do the thing when it happens and then just hope that just resonates for a while. Yeah. And if there and maybe if we get something else that kind of we could tie into it, that's great. But we don't go into that thinking like
oh, we have to
that's the hotness. Let's go do something with that.
Right.
We have to make 3, 6, 7 posts over the course of the weekend. Otherwise, it's cooked. We're done. We have to.
We got to bring 4 or 5 back. That's what.
So, do you do anything on the GDQ Instagram or no? Just the.
Do they have an Instagram?
Those two.
We do have an Instagram. Yeah,
okay.
Instagram actually Instagram's our best social media.
I just wanted to say that I have a private account on there that I don't follow like any speedrunning thing at all. It's like really just like high school friends and then other nonsense. And I was like doom scrolling on Reels, and all of a sudden I saw the Peas clip from Super Monkey Ball or whatever.
Yeah.
And I was like, what the heck?
How did that get here?
How did that get on my page?
That's tight.
Yeah,
that was like yesterday or something too. So
I mean, it kind of makes sense with their algorithm. Like it probably just feeds it like it does everywhere else. So
yeah, we just will when we clip stuff for Blue Sky. We also we turn those into like vertical stuff for Instagram that we try to post like throughout the event to get eyes on it. And when I started, I hated Instagram. Like trying to post on Instagram,
it is meta.
I got the job and was like, I haven't posted on Instagram legit in like 3 years. I don't know what I'm doing. And now it's like Instagram is probably like the most reliable piece of social media that we actually have.
Interesting.
Because we get of the we get a lot of the IG stories of people taking pictures of their like desktop being like my favorite time of the year. Or the clips get shared and all that stuff. So it's like Instagram actually does like really well for us.
It makes sense because it's such a visual medium too. Because it's just like so easy to just be like, oh, I'm watching this. That's like a thing that someone would post on the story. I mean, people probably tweet out or Blue Sky out, or whatever you call them, Blue Sky. They probably post that they're watching. But when you see like it on their TV, like in their room or whatever, like that's like a lot more like instant.
Yep, and we'll share it. We'll find it, share it, post about it, and so it's just always a feedback loop. As far as like what I do, it's largely just kind of taking the clips that are given to us and posting it. And if there's stuff going on like on site, or if it's like something for Fatales and it's maybe just a good clip that maybe I should post now, or like the prizes that are out, or we got some good studio photos, I'll post that. Anything in between events, I don't do anything because my job is technically contract.
I see.
So anything in between that, I just have like no say in.
You mentioned Instagram. Are there any other platforms that you have to like? I'm sure probably YouTube Shorts or like TikTok or something like that.
TikTok, yes. TikTok, yes. YouTube, no.
Oh, just
technically Facebook because
Instagram. Facebook.
YouTube.
Meta AI slop. Let's go.
Technically Instagram cross posts to Facebook.
Yuck.
So
that feature fucking sucks, by the way. It's horseshit. It never works.
It's bad. Continue. No, it's bad. No, you're right. It's bad.
It's so fucking awful.
But like largely, I don't look at it. If during events, I'll check the notifications to make sure there's no like shitters out there like trying to hate on the runners
in the comments, things like that.
Exactly. Yep.
Make sure Nestani's not in the comments, just make sure he's well aware of it.
Masks in 2026, laughing emoji, stuff like that.
Oh, God. I was gonna say, I remember just chilling.
Fuck you.
I feel like I remember chilling at the PAX stage at some point, and just remember watching you like deleting awful negative comments off like the Facebook cross post or something like that, or maybe it was Insta. I don't know.
That's probably something I was doing. Yes.
Yeah, and I'm just like, I do not envy you in this moment. That must. I just don't understand people who write hate comments. Like, how do you like have that much time to be like, this fucking sucks?
Dude, that's what I'm.
It's so much time. I don't understand. Like, I don't get it. I had a flip in mindset about like when SGDQ 24 was going on and I did the D-Sides run. This is not like a humble brag. this is a brag in a way, but I am the most viewed GDQ Instagram clip of all time. My Denny percent is my Denny percent like flag 2 skip is like the most viewed ever.
That's fine.
And it's really good, but the comments are disabled because it got that popular. And not that I didn't take it seriously before, but having to see like my coworker be like, I had to just straight up like disable the comments, that like flipped a switch in me where I'm like, I am not going to let this happen to anybody else. And so like I genuinely will check all the time, and just like it sucks, but like I do it because like I just because I don't want it to happen to anybody else. I don't want people.
I have a question on that. Do you like?
What's up?
Because you like delete them like early on, because I noticed a thing where in comment sections, once the ball is rolling, it kind of rolls out of control. Do you find that like by removing those comments like early and kind of being on top of it, that it reduces the amount, or is it just the same amount of fucking dog shit shitters commenting?
I think it's still gonna happen. It's just that I'm getting it before anyone has a chance to really like read it. Before it becomes like kind of like visually too much to look at. But I have not seen like a correlation to like deleting a comment, making the comments like more wholesome. But at the very least, just kind of keeps things,
Okay.
Because
that was
the
my
last thing I want,
hat.
like,
I was just curious.
No, the worst thing that happens is like something comes in and then like, this is not bad, but like if people come in and defend GDQ and defend the runner or something, and then you just have like comments that are like 50 comments long between.
It's just impossible.
It's like, all right.
And it's just like, I'm like, I don't want that. I just don't want that to start. I just like, we've posted this person doing something really cool, and the most like interacted comment under it is just 2 people talking about trans rights, and it's like, I don't want to have that. I just don't want to have that.
Yeah. God forbid a trans person exists. That would be fucking horrific.
What?
Right.
Terrible.
Unacceptable.
Ain't no way. Ain't no fucking way.
Is there any sort of push on like the YouTube to do like posting similar to the Instagram or the Blue Sky? Because like a lot of that is like just kind of clips from the runs, and I think it'd be cool to see like some of the similar posting on Blue Sky, like with the videos and such. You said that was like out of your wheelhouse, so I don't know what kind of answer
it's out of my wheelhouse. So if there is conversation, I'm unaware of it.
Okay, that's
unaware.
It would be good. Like, I'm personally like in favor of posting what we can as often as we can to all forms.
I went to the GDQ YouTube, and the first thing I saw was Blood Thunder. Nice. Reset the counter.
Nice. This podcast is brought to you by Blood Thunder.
Blood Thunder. I almost misclicked and said War Thunder. That would have been a really funny.
Dude.
Oh,
wait. Never mind.
How many War Thunder ads have you seen in the past month?
None. That was just like for the love of the game. That was just like
the love of the game.
Love of the game. He says.
My roommate from college has a over 1,000 day streak in War Thunder.
What?
Dude.
And it just happened like a few weeks ago.
Is this the Funko Pop friend?
No.
Thank God.
Oh, so you have 2. So this is
else.
the second friend with psychosis that you have.
Yeah.
Well, he plays Clash of Clans, bro. You're talking to Cole, who plays Clash of Clans.
I haven't played Clash of Clans in a little bit because they made bad updates, but no, my friend, he used to play he used to play For Honor, and then everybody's like, what's For Honor? And he was like, exactly, like nobody liked that game, and so they started playing War Thunder.
I thought you called it Fronner for a second.
Well, yeah, because I accidentally I got it.
That sounds close to something really bad that we probably shouldn't talk about on the podcast.
Probably, yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about, so I'm just gonna pretend I don't know.
I don't really know either. But
I have several jokes I can make. I'm gonna hold my tongue.
Congratulations. I'm proud of you.
Anyway, sorry for derailing it a little bit there.
Just crap.
You're fine. No worries.
I never understood that phrase, hold your tongue, because like, why would you want to grasp something so slimy? You know what I mean? Like,
you know what? Good point. You've convinced me, actually. Now that you say it out loud. kind of spitting. You know what I mean? I don't know.
Like I understood like the idea of like bite your lip, like in the sense of like that keeping your mouth shut because you can't really talk to everyone when you're biting your lip. Like that makes sense. But why the fuck would you hold your tongue? Why would
I'm gonna
you
clip you biting your lip out of context. Plus on Blue Sky.
Yeah, if anybody actually was gonna say something mean to me and then they bite their lip and they still keep talking, I might just slap them in the face. Like why?
I bite my thumb at you.
You bite your thumb at me, sir.
I still can't believe that. I don't even know if British people do that, but the fact that people reference that is even whether or not they do it, another slight against the British people. I would just say it. So, Carrie, something I'm curious about as well, because obviously you play a lot of Celeste, but I know you've, with Hyperbeat, and obviously you've done.
Are you going to claim the Mario 64 bounty? Not to completely trample Jax's question, but I just have that question.
Good question.
No,
oh my god.
No, I'm not. No, I do. No, I only. The only Mario games I play are fucked up Japanese ROM hacks, and I'll only do it if people pay me. So.
Oh, like Kaizo type.
Yeah. Well, no, worse. It's standard.
Worse.
Standard. Kaizo is for babies. Standard. That is terrifying. Don't.
This sounds like the situation with like the Starbucks drink sizes where it's like tall is the smallest.
Give me fucking
Can I get to venti?
I was actually thinking about that the other day. I got mad in the car thinking about that. I was like, what the fuck does Starbucks have to be so stupid? Sorry, there's like a clip of me for anybody that doesn't know. There's a clip of me where I'm in a call with Nestani and he's running Lunistis, and I'm like,
it's a legendary
Starbucks
clip.
is the dumbest thing ever. Oh my god.
You're right.
Elite ball knowledge from your boy Jaxler.
So yeah, what other?
What's Jax's question now that I didn't say Mario 64?
Yeah,
go ahead,
I was
Jax.
just curious. Like, we mentioned Mina the Hauler a little bit. Any interesting games on your radar, or anything you're interested in maybe learning or messing around with?
So I am going to be tackling Into the Jungle, which is a Celeste mod.
I know that one. Yeah, that was the one Comet ran, right?
Yep. Yeah, Comet ran that for a GDQ. It's really good. That's a thing. I will be playing Mina the Hauler when it comes out. Beastie Ball has my interest.
I see you've seen Hollow. Oh yeah, because it was at PAX.
Yes. Yeah, I've been on I've seen Hallow running Beastie Ball for a while, but even just casually, it really catches my interest.
Yeah.
As a nod to the monster catching games.
Yeah.
But I also might be cooking up an all bosses speedrun of Unsighted. But that might be the worst idea that I've ever had. So that might be on the table for a while.
So correct me if I'm wrong. So Unsighted is the game where if you're trying to save people, but if you take too long,
they die.
They die pretty much. So and turn into enemies essentially. So correct. Is all bosses letting them all turn into enemies and then killing them all?
No, it would be every in Unsighted any percent you fight maybe one mini boss, 5 main bosses, and then a the final boss.
So 6 or 7 bosses.
Exactly. Yep. But in all for an all bosses type of deal, it would be all of the mini bosses in there as well, plus some secret area stuff.
Yeah.
I haven't fully fleshed it out yet, but it's I feel it's a speed run that hasn't been looked at in that particular game that could be neat because a lot of the tech in Unsighted is really cool.
Yeah.
But it's a really small community that's already got any percent solved, and it's completely optimized. So unless
and the game is hard as fuck, if I remember.
It is unironically the hardest speedrun I've ever done. It is it's really difficult. Yeah. Celeste is input heavy, but I can work around that. I can pick a lot of my strats. Unsighted any percent, it's solved. You have to do like it's combo meters. Like if you lose your combo meter, good luck on this boss. Like you're
so it's a DECosmic game. Okay, I see.
Yeah, it's like you're severely underleveled. Like you have to keep these combos. And just it's ridiculous.
It's Beautiful Joe.
Really...
Is that what it is?
Yo, where's Amerlin? Beautiful Joe mentioned.
Where is he?
It's similar to like Hyperlight Drifter, kind of. I don't know if that's off base at all.
I've not played Hyperlight Drifter. I should. Okay. But it is similar in aesthetic. So
okay, that's fine. I just saw on the record the comment just says time to uninstall, and I was like, I can tell this game's optimized because the record holder was talking about uninstalling.
Yeah,
I have seen this game.
Yeah,
that's
such a pretty game. What's up?
I hesitate to bring this game up because the biggest advertiser for this game is in the call with us, but I'm kind of surprised, or like I was expecting you to mention maybe Sea Frog. But I don't know.
No. Well, here's the thing. I'm a little butthurt that she didn't mention Frog Monster because she was on my couch for my Frog Monster.
Don't play Frog Monster, please. Please don't play Frog Monster. You've got stay away from Frog Monster.
No. You're full of shit. That game is fucking great.
Stay away from Frog Monster with 10-foot pole, please.
I was just making an extremely loose connection between Celeste and Sea Frog because it's sort of
I will say Carrie would probably
kind of platformer.
Sea Frog, I'm looking at it right now and it looks kind of neat.
Yeah, you should play Sea Frog, not Frog Monster. Jax has a lot of frog games. Don't play Frog Monster.
The Frog Monster hate is.
I genuinely don't understand why.
There's also a game.
I'll bite my lip.
There's also a game that recently it has a demo out right now. It's called Croak, and it's
another frog game.
A lot of. It's another frog game.
Jaxler.
There's so many frog games, dude. What is that other frog game? That's
I think we need to rename Jax to Mr. Frog. This is what happens
when you let trans people into speedrunning spaces. You get a lot of frogs.
Jaxler Mr. Frog, bro.
I'm going to call Jax Mr. Frog.
Frogs and they will be
man.
What do you want me to say? It's part of our culture.
Dude, so he has 3 frog games. What do you want from me? That's Mr. Frog right there. You know, he can have a 4th with Croakunk. You know, not the Pokemon.
I haven't played Croak yet, but the art is made by the Borgie man, who is a Super Mario World ROM hacker and artist. So the art's going to be really good. And I watched like a brief clip of it.
Yeah, that's good.
And it seems like the platforming would be also up my alley.
Yeah.
Yeah, this game was fire.
I got excited because you said Borgie, and I thought you were like talking about the artist who drew Bergie, and I got really excited.
No,
it wasn't Bergie.
No, different guy.
I was like, rats.
I just like that when I typed in Croak, it also came up with Spy Muppets licensed to Croak, which is a GBA game starring Kermit.
Oh, that's
Spy Muppets.
They just used to put anything on that handheld, huh?
Yeah,
this frog's got some jiggle to it. Wait a second, this frog's kind of jiggly.
Oh, the one in Croak?
Yeah, I scrolled down a bit and I'm looking at this frog and it's got some jiggly.
Bounce. What is that other frog game?
Are you about to ask what that frog do?
Big Hops. That was the game I saw on Instagram, and I was like, "This is a Jaxler game." Not because it has a frog in it, but it's like a 3D.
We were talking about Sea Frog earlier. The person I did the Sea Frog race with, Swimfly, runs that game and did it at Pax East.
That was our Pax East opener. Was Big Hops.
Fortunately, I was on a plane, so I didn't get to watch all of it. But you know.
I gotta say on like PAX East, like that was my 3rd year of doing PAX East, and it was easily the most hype that I've ever seen the speedrun stage.
I said this on the because we talked about I talked about my experience with PAX East last episode, or was it last episode? I don't know.
Whatever we do.
But I was just like,
circle, bro. Whatever.
But I was just like. They need to give us a bigger fucking room because we keep filling the fucking room and like having to close the damn doors. And I'm like, it's going to smell like gamery in here if we don't keep it ventilated. Like, what are we doing?
Ew.
I walked in from, I forget when I left, but I left the speedrun stage during one, like in the middle of a run where the doors were closed. But I had my GDQ hoodie So I came back probably with a coffee or something, and I was just like, hey, I'm like with the company, like I need to get in. And they were like, cool. And Greta from Doctors Without Borders was also there, and they just followed behind me and was like, I'm with her. And they just let them come in. And I was like, you are, yes. I'm like,
when you hit the charisma check.
Yeah, the charisma check. Yeah, no, they do need to give us a bigger room. I don't understand the logistics of PAX planning, but after this year, like it's definitely feeling like, especially if the games committee continues to cook like that, there may not be another choice. Like we're just going to have like a full crowd a lot more often.
Because there were even a lot of people there for the opening runs of each day too. Like, like I was surprised by the amount of people that showed up for my run because I was Friday opener, right? So part of it was the Neopets buff a little bit, but also just like
still
just like wild.
How many people could fit in the room? Is it like big or is it small or is it?
It looked like it'd be like 200 based on what I saw on stream.
That's a good way of putting it. It was
I'd
like,
say like maybe I would say like maybe like 200 feels like an appropriate number for that.
Okay.
I forget how many.
That's just what I saw on stream, but
yeah, it feels like it was probably about 200 or more. But we still had people like all along the back wall to watch like a lot of stuff. It was. I think some people like straight up were told like you gotta get it, like you need to leave because they were like blocking a fire exit.
Oh wow!
So.
It was like when the Undertale run was happening, I was trying to get back because I was stowing my stuff like kind of underneath the PC install setups, and they just would not let me in because the doors were closed. So I just had to like sit out there with like Tea Tree, just like so.
How's the weather?
how's the weather over here?
Speed running, am I right?
Speed running, am I right?
Ever heard of it?
But yeah, it is. It's just it's a cool experience. You know, like I said, like because it's not all speedrunning people. It's mostly just the normies of the gaming world, right? Yeah. So they like actually like get into it and like they go there with the intention of sitting in the crowd. And I think that's part of it too, is like having that space as low-key somewhere to sit during a convention and like actively feel like you're doing something. I think also is like part of, I see that as part of it, especially at TwitchCon, the year I went. So there's nothing for you to fucking do at TwitchCon. So it's like people would just sit in the speedrun.
There's so much to do at TwitchCon, Jax. You can meet your favorite parasocial streamer, you know?
Yeah, I can stand online for 8 hours.
You love streamers.
For someone I don't recognize, yeah.
It's your favorite thing.
I don't understand streamer culture. That's
I'm poking the bear.
As much as I complain about playing.
Hey, you're preaching to the choir here. You've seen my chat rooms. I feel you.
It's just like, you know, for how much I complain, I play games that no one cares about. I feel like no one cares. It's like, well, if they did care, I'd also hate everything. So it's like,
in this catch-22, he's like, shit. Like, maybe this thing just sucks.
Shit, I should just fucking get a job. Oh, wait, I'm disabled. Fuck. It's like, damn it. Fuck. But
I have a question, Carrie. Are you planning on going to SGDQ 26, or like have you submitted anything, or did you submit anything? I guess did you, because it's done. But,
I was going to, but life got in the way and I could not.
Why didn't you tell life to move?
I'm sorry.
You should beat life up with a gun.
I
had Voyage, which is a Celeste mod. Voyage, for those who don't know, is what if we took Celeste, made it a Metroidvania, and also Tunic. That's favorite,
like all of your favorite things, and
it's all of my favorite things. It is the greatest Celeste mod that's ever made. I spent 8 hours doing it casually on day one and don't regret any of it.
Nice.
But I was going to submit that, but I was a little rusty. And I was like, I'll just submit my PB, but my PB had some pretty big mistakes in it. Not that matters.
Mistakes in my PB.
Submission doesn't have to be perfect. But it also, because I'm the only person that runs that mod, I have my like specific, like this is what 100% was. And that run was not what 100% was. So I was like, well, damn, I can't even just drop the PB.
No.
So yeah, I had like made a decision that this is what 100% is, and that run was before I made that decision. So I was like,
well,
I don't want to submit this and then say, oh, but it's actually this.
Actually, it's this. It's changed now.
So I was gonna do that. I definitely wanted to do Hyperbeat, and I think I had a third idea in the works that I ultimately forgot about, but I didn't submit any of them because I had like was planning stuff before PAX, and then when I got back from PAX, it was like a day before the submissions were going to close.
Yeah.
So I was like, this just does not work. I'm like, this ain't going to work.
I was
for me
working
this time.
on my submissions at PAX after my run. I was just like, thank God Neopets got in, because that's going to be my submission video. You know, like
yeah,
that's true.
I will say I did get asked to be blind commentary for the Super Mario World Kaizo Relay if that gets in.
Oh,
so there's that, and I was requested to be commentary for Windswept from Alice in 8-Bit.
That game's cute.
That game's sick. I was unfortunately she couldn't run it for Fatales because of like weather. Like the weather knocked out her internet.
Oh yeah, because it's windswept. So if there's not,
exactly. It was
okay.
So there was that.
All right, lock it up,
dude. I'm on a roll. What do you want me to say?
You're rolling down a hill.
So I'll have some presents if either of those gets in. I'll be there. Because
are you gonna wrap the presents or?
Yeah, we.
There, I took that one from Jax. Yeah,
no, I'm bad at that one.
It's okay.
You get bags.
You have that one.
You get bags. Hey, fair enough.
You get bags. I ain't wrapping anything.
Fuck that shit.
But no, I didn't submit anything, but I did get requested to be a part of stuff, and I will be there anyway. They always have me as socials as staff. They will have me there. So I plan to be there.
This is maybe jumping the gun a little bit. I don't know if you've looked. Is there anything that you saw that you saw got submitted that like you're super excited for? Hopeful
no,
for?
I haven't actually checked that yet.
Damn, I haven't either. Which
but I do know, like, kind of going back to one of the things I said at the beginning. Nene, who's in the Celeste community, a very modded Deathless runner, Deathless player. Submitted a strawberry jam lobby, but it's Arby's, all red berries. Arby's. I think Misty wanted to submit expert lobby. I don't think she ultimately ended up doing that.
Yeah.
And Topology Goddess submitted just the most horrid custom maps I've ever seen in my entire life. So I hope that gets into Silly Block because it would be really good. So
throw that in with Stuart
as usual, I'm rooting for my Celeste peeps to get a spot, but I haven't really paid attention to much else in the submissions.
I should probably look through submissions at some point, but
I will probably end up looking. But yeah,
because I got back from PAX and then oops, you have a cold now, so that ate a week of my life, and then I live in the area where the men's Final Four championships were happening, so it was like, yeah.
Did you go to any of those games?
Yeah, I went to the last one, the finals. It was
no kidding.
It was funny though. I was walking around like during like the day that the semifinal games were happening, specific like, and I just watched.
I don't watch college basketball.
Because Illinois made the Final Four, and Illinois, if you remember from the notes you've taken,
that's Chicago.
It's right next to Indiana. It's Chicago.
It's Chicago,
right, which is in Illinois.
Yes, we've got that.
Very good.
Yes,
good job, buddy.
Chicago is not a state, guys, and it's not in Ohio.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
both of those things.
That's very. Yeah. So obviously that's very close. You know, Chicago, Indiana, very close driving distance, right? So it was just a sea of orange everywhere I fucking walked like that day.
Nightmare.
Because Illinois, spoiler warning, did not win.
What?
In their yeah.
Is it a spoiler? Didn't this happen a while ago? Actually, I don't know.
It did. It happened like on Saturday.
Okay. Spoiler.
I paid attention to none of it.
I don't get college basketball.
Yeah, no, it was.
I'm not locked into that.
I honestly, I don't follow it nearly as much as I follow like NBA stuff.
Yeah.
But it looked like it looked like a slugfest, just like a defensive nightmare type of situation, and I was just like, yeah.
Yeah.
I think the craziest part, I think at the end, both teams were kind of shooting like shit. But I think probably during halftime. But I want to say, which is crazy too, that I'm saying this because I think Michigan won. Yeah, no, I should know this. Michigan won. I was there.
Yeah, they did.
But they won. Yeah, I'm sure Cole is very happy.
Cole's so happy about this.
No, go on.
So Michigan won that game despite shooting 13% from three.
Ew. Yuck.
Oh my god.
Bro, this is why I don't watch college ball. That's stinky.
I want to say, so I also want to say as well, I think UConn shot like 22% from three, so it wasn't that much better. But, and I heard people complaining about it, the game wasn't in a basketball stadium. It was in the Colts football stadium. So people were talking about, the sight lines are messed up. That's why people are shooting so poorly. Because the shooting was bad in all of the Final Four games, from what I heard.
That works. I don't know if that's...
That's what they were claiming. I don't know if that's
bro.
John.
I can see the vision, but...
It's a little blurry, but like...
Yeah. I see what they're going for. I can see what they're going for with that.
I just don't believe them. I think
just hit the shot.
I'm leaning in your direction in terms of believability, Nestani. It's just like that's what I heard from.
Mm-hmm.
But I did come to the conclusion that college basketball, like people who are way too into it, are people I never want to be around ever again.
True.
Holy shit,
dude! Growing up,
we had to. Yeah, go ahead.
In this mitten state of Michigan,
oh
my god, dude, it's annoying. They are just annoying
because you have Michigan State fans to deal with. I forgot about that.
Well, here's the thing: is that Michigan State. Well, first of all, okay, so everybody is like super ecstatic about U of M winning because this is the first time that like a team from this state has won in my lifetime, practically. So like in any sport, in anything. So they're like, yippee. But growing up,
holy shit.
No matter what team you said you rooted for, somebody would think you're dumb. I remember in middle school, because it's like, oh, you like state? Oh, you like U of M? I remember one time I wore
a civil war in their state. That's crazy.
I had a Michigan State shirt on just because my mom got it for me. I walked into middle school and this girl I didn't even know just looked at me and said, ew. And I was like, what?
In middle school.
And then I was like, this bitch. I was like pissed off. But nah, man, because it's like,
and that's the start of Cole's trauma. That's why you didn't ask out that Popeye's chicken girl. That's just cooked.
What does it have to do with it?
That's where the trauma started. That's all I'm saying.
To do with it.
But then the state fans are like devastated because obviously their rival just took home the entire win because unless like all Michigan State practically does is either be good at basketball or get drunk. And that's it.
Here's the thing. You're spitting. And the reason I know this is because like I want to say 90% of my cousins on my mom's side all went to Michigan State, and I came from the alcohol part.
You come back a changed person from state. My God, the stories I hear of that college town, I just never want to go there. Like, it's crazy. Anyway, I'm sorry.
I need the Yeti to start making a couple of like SGDQ tees that are like jerseys so that we can like have fake drama between games. Like, oh, you're like a
Team Mario versus
16 star runner. Ugh.
That would be fire.
Holy shit! Oh, God.
All right. Any last minute questions before we hop on out of here? Anyone have anything last thing, or are we out?
I think so. No.
We out. Well,
how is that tea, Carrie? Carrarium?
What? What?
How is that tea?
It's good. Many Worlds Tavern, shout out, sponsor for GD Queer. They're always at they've been at Pax East for as long as I've been there. So I got an Earl Grey from them because Earl Grey is one of my favorite teas. The bag was $25.
Oh boy.
Yeah, it's
The
a
bag
lot.
or the beans inside of it, like
The bag, the all of it. It's a loose leaf tea, so they can just be like, here it is. Like, you do the work. It's $25.
Yeah, here's more work. Give us more money. Thanks.
Yeah, less
I get that in a venti,
labor.
like
We put the leaves in the bag and sold it to you for more. It's good. It's a fake London fog, so I just steep some Earl Grey and put oat milk and vanilla syrup in it.
Based.
So
You were living a fancy life.
Sounds pretty good.
A fancy life's crazy.
That
sounds fancy to me, bro. I'm just like, I drink LaCroix out of a can, and you're just
I
like,
live with so many tea drinkers. It's like they've
It's not
finally
even that
infiltrated my palate.
it's not even that just she's quote unquote being fancy. You're just a white boy drinking a LaCroix. That's like part of your culture.
He's got that white boy swag with his LaCroix.
Is that really?
Have you heard of Shane Top? It's like his entire personality. It's like,
have you ever given Shane Top?
I don't know.
I've never drank LaCroix, to be honest. Mostly because LaCroix tastes like somebody's like thinking about a piece of fruit in the next room really hard.
It's true. I found a LaCroix and was just like, there's no way it's like that. And then it was. And I was just like, all right.
I can't believe it's LaCroix.
It does say naturally essenced on it. It doesn't say that it's like.
That is the whitest shit I've ever heard you say.
This shit ain't flavored. It's essence.
No matter how fancy I get with teas, though, I always have to like my main love will always be
that's awesome.
Yeah,
that's so
yeah.
sick.
Awesome.
Yeah, that was back when they had like the Coke gaming as like an actual part of the
Coke gaming?
What? So,
Whoa,
I had to bring
Gaming.
I got
Nobody
partnered and they
remember
gave
those
me Coke
photos.
bottles with my name on it.
that's
But-
fire.
fucking
The
Twitch
hell?
head.
That is
Literally,
pretty
if you go to twitch.tv/Carrarium and you, I don't know if you could be able to look it up right now, but like the highest all-time top cheerer in my chat is Coca-Cola.
That's kind of
remember
fire.
that.
By
That's
like a
big.
significant margin. That's allyship.
Oh my
Ratio.
gosh, it is.
That's sick.
Right next to non-binary code. Non-binary code is the second.
Yep.
I thought you said non-binary Coke for a second. I'm like, is that?
I was gonna say that would have been great if it was
That's
like
good.
Coca-Cola,
Like cherry Coke?
non-binary
Non-binary
Coca-Cola.
They wokeified my cola. Unbelievable.
All right. Well, Carrie, thank you for coming on the podcast. Do you have anything you would like to
appreciate you
shout
being
out
here.
and all that,
What are you working on?
jazz?
Where can people find you?
Just like, if shout out to GDQ for all of the work that we do. Go support all of the communities. Frame Fatales will always have my heart. GD Queer, Black in a Flash, yeah. The LA
Yeah.
and just like, we work hard to be as inclusive as possible to so many communities, and I think it's shown if you go to these mainline events, you kind of see the work that's being done and the effort that's being put in. So I hope I made my company proud.
Hashtag ad.
Hashtag
just
Coke
like,
gaming.
but like, yeah, just I don't know, that like I'm blessed to be able to do what I do, and I just I don't know, I love, even though I'm an accidental speedrunner, even though I didn't anticipate to be in a lot of these circles, like
You're an
I've met
unplanned
so
speedrunner.
many. I have met so many like awesome people in those communities that like I'm glad that that's what ended up happening. So, like, shout out to all of you and anyone out there, and
Yeah, and go follow Carrarium on twitch.tv/.
That's true. You should do that if you're not doing it. You should do it.
it's
If you haven't done that
true.
already,
You might be able to watch me
should.
read ranked competitive breast growth.
Yeah, whatever that means.
No, yeah, if you're curious,
I'm not,
just go there and you'll find out.
but the comments are.
True.
Goodbye forever, everyone. Goodbye.
Bye.
Yay!
Thank you for coming on. Appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah.